Some people like to read on their tablets before bedtime.
But Dr. Mallika Marshall shows us why you might want to power down before you go to bed.
Bill Belly spends hours on electronic devices, especially in the evening.
I'll go and start looking at my iPad, whether I'm surfing the internet or reading a book.
New research shows using light-emitting electronic devices in the hours before bedtime could be keeping you awake longer. Brigham and Women's researchers had 12 patients read books on an iPad for 4 hours before bed for 5 nights. Then the group read paper books.
Exposure to blue enriched light from these devices shifts our circadian rhythms to a later hour, suppresses the release of the sleep-promoting hormone melatonin, and makes it more difficult for us to fall asleep.
While the study looked at iPads, researchers also measured other e-readers, laptops, and cell phones, which all emitted blue light. Researchers also found people exposed to screens were sleepier and less alert the next morning, even if they got 8 hours of sleep.
One of our major concerns is that sleep deficiency is associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, of metabolic diseases like obesity and diabetes.
Bill says the study makes him wonder about his use of devices.
I'm not a good sleeper, so it's really hard for me to tell if it's just the iPad.
He says he would consider going back to reading paper books if it meant getting a better night's rest. Now, studies also suggest that suppressing the hormone melatonin may be linked with an increased risk of breast cancer, colorectal cancer, and prostate cancer. So I'm sorry to be such a Debbie Downer.
I know.
I'm a Dr. Downer.
Dr. Downer. Interesting, in every decade they used to say, don't turn the television on before bed. Now it's turned into
Well, that's kind of included. It's TVs,
Yeah.
it's laptops,
Anything
it's
like that.
Kindles, it's, cell phone. And I listen to audiobooks before sleep. I'm sure someone's going to come out and tell me that I shouldn't be doing that.
You should not be
either.
doing that.
So, we're going to be like, what, candles and
That's right.
paperback books.
Get your bed warmer and then you're all set.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, Dr. Mallika
You're
Marshall.
welcome.